Hey, it's day 15 on the Giving Challenge. Let's go. That's right, day 15, we're going to be in Matthew 25:21. The question here today is, are we owners or stewards? We don't use the word steward a lot. I would say maybe it's the difference between owners and caretakers. Are you the owner of the property, or are you just here to take care of it? Do you own that thing? It's yours, or is it something that someone has given you to take care of? And the point is that God has given us, and we're learning about this week in the Giving Challenge, He's given us all that we have, not so that we would have a bigger pile, not that we would have more stuff, but that we would have more, let's just say, at our disposal, more resources to do things that He wants us to do, like help others. And a lot of that, again, they say charity begins at home. You might be saying, well, I got to feed my family, I got to do all that. God knows that, and He's taking care of that. He's saying, yeah, I know you need a place to live. I know you need a way to get around, and you need clothes, you need food, you need all those things. Those are basics. And He has promised to take care of us in those things. Now again, here's where it gets tricky, because I often fall into the thing, I want to own it. I don't want to, right? And that's why let's just take music, for example. Right now, I subscribe to Apple Music, and maybe you're into Spotify, whatever it might be. And with a lot of those platforms, you don't really own anything. When you stop paying your subscription, guess what? You stop having access to all of that music. You don't own it. You're kind of borrowing it. And that's kind of the deal. And that's where a lot of things are going with movies and other things. I have tons of old DVDs. I have old CDs. I even have old cassettes and LPs. So those are all things I own, and I have them, and they take up space, and they're physical. And again, we still maybe feel weird about not owning that music. It's mine, and I don't maybe like the fact of that it all go away one day. But that's the whole point. And maybe those can teach us a lesson. It all will go away sometime. We were never called to be the owners of all these things, but the caretakers of them, the stewards of them. Back in the Garden of Eden, Adam was called to tend the garden, right? It was God's garden. But he was there to take care of it, and that's what we are here to do. In Matthew 25:21, we read this. He says, and this is the 5 talents parable. We've talked about this before here on the channel and at church a lot. These guys are given various, 5 was given with 5 resources, or bags of gold, and then the other one got 2 bags of gold, and the one had 1 bag of gold, and the one with 5 and the ones with 2 went and gave and used the money, and utilized it and did the master's business, right? What they were supposed to do, and it grew, and they actually doubled it. But the guy who had 1 buried it because he was afraid. He didn't trust his master. He kind of saw his master as mean. And so he gets in a whole lot of trouble. But the ones with 5 and 2, these are the words that are said to them. Well done, good and faithful servant. Well done, good and faithful servant. They were good because they took something that was not theirs and they used it. That's the whole point of the parable, is we've been given all these resources. They're not ours, they're His. God gave them to us as an amazing gift. And you might say, yeah, I went to work and I did all those things. And that's true. But again, your abilities, your intellect, all that gift from God, all about Him. Let's not fool ourselves. Let's not get caught into that trap of thinking I'm a self-made man. We are all God-made people, made in His image, loved by Him, forgiven because of the cross of Jesus, and we have all of that. And God says, I want you to give that away. The love, the hope, the forgiveness, the grace that you have, and even, the stuff, that it might help someone else out. That's the point of all that we have. God's saying, hey, I got you covered. I'm going to take care of you. But you know what? We're here to take care of the people around us. That's the deal. That's who we are. All right. So enjoy the rest of this amazing day that God has given to us. Be on the lookout for all those opportunities. Do the challenges in the book, Giving Challenge book, and we will see you tomorrow.